sure you got it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to your girl's channel. It is Gigi reporting to you live from Gigi's Reality. What it do, baby? We got to talk about the basketball wives, those hoes last night. I mean, they didn't offer too much, but there were just a couple of digs, you know, here and there from a couple of the women. Mostly Phoebe, she's taking some jabs at OG. She's trying to solidify her position on here. She said, I'm not going to try out and not come back next year and be on the team of basketball wives. But we're going to get into that a little bit later. First, if you are new to your girl's channel, let me welcome you to Big What's Up. I appreciate you for tuning in, showing the love and support. Matter of fact, if you put a heart emoji down in the comments, I will shout you out as a form of appreciation, just to let you know we see each other. And speaking of shout outs, let me give a couple to Miss Jayla Boo. Hey, I see you. And Miss Diva Miller, I see you too, girl. Thank you for the love. You know, just stick with your girl as we, go on this little YouTube journey here, okay? So, Basketball Wives opens up with Miss Tammi Roman, y'all. She is on her hustle. She's doing a shoe line with the girl. I think her name is Jessica Rich. I've never heard of her before, but I guess she's probably like a little California, local celebrity with the shoe stuff. And, Tammi said, I can't only do Basketball Wives with you hoes. I can't fight all day with all you bitches, so let me get my groove on and my side hustle's going. And she's having that happen while I think OG comes to see her, and they have a little talk after that little brunch went sideways between all the women. Now Tammi sits down with OG, catches up, and just kind of, does the little big sister thing, telling her like, girl, I'm a little disappointed in your actions. You coming off a little high, and I just want to make sure you don't basically get with all the women to piss everybody off, because bitch, you ain't gonna come back next season if nobody wants to film with you. But OG want to sit there and claim, well, I'm working on it, Tammi. I know I got a strong mouth, so I, need to be taking a handle on that. OG, that ain't the only thing strong you got with them strong ass features and that strong ass aggression that you seem to be taking out on everybody else, especially Kristen, because you want to be mad that she got a ring and you don't. That's just the way I feel. So next we have a scene with Kristen and Jennifer. Kristen, she's going to maintain this little neutral middle messy spot that she's doing, traveling from Jennifer, then traveling to Shaunie and Evelyn. But ultimately, in this little scene, Jen said I had to come back from a hiatus from basically her self-help retreat, I guess we'll call it. She says, sometimes you got to get a whoosah in from these bitches and then come back and handle it. Now, Jennifer, you said you was on self-help retreat and, getting better, doing therapy and shit, but I just don't buy it. I really don't. Let one thing happen that you don't like and you back to your old ways. But, she's sitting there talking with Kristen, saying, she's ready to move on with the girls, tired of the drama, especially Shaunie. The whole hug situation came up from the Crystal party because we know Shaunie gave in and hugged Jennifer while she was emotional and stuff. And, Jen just said she appreciated that and then texted Shaunie, thank you. And she actually wants to give Kristen a letter to Shaunie, kind of wanting to move on. But peep this. Now, she said it was a letter of accountability. Now, I'm telling you that right now at this point because later on when Shaunie read this letter, we're going to see what's in there. Now, she said accountability is free. You know what else is free, Jennifer? Minding your own damn business, which is what you should have done in the beginning, and your ass wouldn't be in this mess in the first place, okay? So, Kristen, of course, messy ass, she's going to take that back to Shaunie because that's what she does. Now, Jennifer actually brought up how sometimes she gets mad at Kristen because she'll run back and tell Shaunie stuff, and Kristen was like, when have I ever not said nothing accurately? And she was like, well, at Shaunie's party, but I don't want to bring up the old stuff. Now, Jennifer, even though I don't like Kristen, I'm going to say when she went back to Shaunie, even though she was being messy, she portrayed it exactly how you said it, which was it ain't a secret that Shaq was out here fucking and sucking everything else except Shaunie, but you felt comfortable enough to put it out there anyways, regardless of it, her being, your friend. It was no secret. And that's exactly how Kristen carried it to Shaunie. It wasn't no broken telephone, as OG likes to call it. Speaking of OG, y'all, whatever that damn confessional look is with that Prince cockatoo mohawk in the front, like girl looking like when doves cry looking ass, like OG, your confessional looks have not been the best. I keep ragging your ass on that, but I guess you ain't learning, daughter. So it's the day of Tammi's little shoe line party, and everything's cool. She only invited a couple of girls. She said she wants the girls who were genuine, her close friends. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing that I noticed, but Shaunie wasn't there. I'm just saying. Tammi and Shaunie might not be as close as we think, y'all. But ultimately, she's there with Reggie, pulls him aside, and kind of says, hey, you know, she's emotional after the whole kidney stroke incident and realized life is short, and she's ready to come out to the world that they are married. And Reggie, of course, goes along with it. He's ready, and he's like, but at the shoe line party, she's like, no, we'll do a little party at the house and invite a few girls over. That's a cool way to do it, Tammi. I'm not, knocking it. Like, at least she's ready to tell the world. Hell, they kept it a secret for this long. I'm surprised, but, we'll keep it pushing. Speaking of parties, it's finally the day of Cece and Byron's little engagement party, y'all. It was nice, real fancy base. Had the flower wall. That seems to be a big trend among, these rich folk having a little fancy, bouquet and shit and stuff. Cece's family, I guess, are like little, what do they call them, florists or whatnot. So they did that for the party. It was real nice. Now, Jackie Malaysia showed up first, had a moment with Cece. And after, Cece walked away, I'm just going to say her and Byron looks real happy. Byron looks happy. I mean, his kids were not there, which Malaysia clearly pointed out to Jackie, like, Jackie, look around. What do you see? And she's like, I see Byron's old friends and I see Cece's family. But Jackie had to remind her, like, I get that, but that's not the moment. Like, look at him. He looks happy. When you pan to him and Cece were just kissing and everything affectionate. Like, you could tell they have a love for each other. And his family, I know as much as y'all want to blame that on Cece, it's not her fault. Typically, when the new woman comes in, of course, the kids got to get acclimated to singing something different besides, the typical home front mom and dad. But I guess Byron and the woman ain't worked out, and that's not Cece's fault. Now, whether or not she was intertwined with that whole little divorce process or separation process, I mean, is a mystery to me. But ultimately, I don't think Cece is like putting this whole wedge in between Byron and his kids. If the kids have a problem with Byron, they grown enough to take that shit to him. Especially Thomas in London. What is she, like 20 something? Like, they can have a full on conversation. But Malaysia, she has to talk to Byron and get that out of her system because she's playing Iyanla Vanzant with these hoes between Kristen and Cece. Now, OG shows up in the middle of Cece's little speech, has a little gift, and Malaysia takes literally 3.5 seconds to address OG over the whole, blasting Kristen in the face with the whole family business. Now she's like, look, I talked to Byron and he said he ain't give you the okay to use that on Kristen, as ammo. But, OG class back to about who said that. Like, I never said Byron said it was okay for me to go after Kristen. All I'm saying he said was it was okay for us to talk about it. And so now in the confessional, OG's like, I'm so sick of this broken telephone with these bitches. I need to settle this once and for all because I'm ready for this to be over with, okay? Bitch, it wouldn't be anything to start with had you not said nothing, okay? Like, OG, you want to be mad at these girls and say, and they want to paint the picture like I'm the bad guy, keep putting all this stuff in. OG, like, you did some foul shit. Like, you got to own that. You don't just get to throw people's family business out there because you ready to get over it. Expect other people to be getting over it. Like, if you had told my family business, point blank period, I'm not rocking with your ass. I'm going to give you that quick, if I have to be around you, hello and goodbye. But I'm not going to be sitting there trying to, like, play friends with you after you clearly attacked me over some shit that was none of your business and you waited to use on me. Now, Malaysia keeps trying to feel like Cece put the battery in OG's back, but we all know OG does not need no power up from nobody. Okay? She is strong, Hulk ass on her own. All it takes is one look, and next thing you know, OG stretching out her clothes looking like Green Monster. So, it's the Tammi party? Yeah, the Tammi has her little married party that she's really ready to reveal to everyone. And it was pretty nice. I like how they did the like little graffiti wall. But she talking about her close friends. Did you see like it was a lot of like other reality TV stars there? I think I saw that Zell dude. I don't know. I think like that her name is Samaya or something like that. She's a real old Love and Hip Hop character. And there was a couple of other people there, but ultimately it was nice. They had a nice little black barbecue vibe, had the macaroni cheese and chicken going, you know, real bougie broke based. I'll call it that way. And I ain't knocking it because I don't mind the little family barbecue type stuff. No matter how much money I have, I could be a billionaire, bitch. If I'm in the mood for ramen noodles, oodles and noodles is what I call it. I grew up saying oodles and noodles. Other people grew up saying ramen. But you know, regardless, noodles in a cup be hitting, especially when you have the munchies. You know, they come in on point. So now Jackie and all the girls are there. They go downstairs and Tammi tells them about the whole marriage thing. The wall opens up and it's the ring. Everybody's happy. And Jackie looks at the date like, bitch, what? This says 18. And she's like, yeah, we've been married. And she, of course, Jackie gets all dramatic. Oh, bitch, I knew it. And how dare you do that to me? I'm your friend. Like, Jackie, she ain't one to tell you nothing. Your ass is messy. You can't hold water for nothing, bitch. You the last person on earth I'm going to tell you. Jackie is sweet. Like, we all know Jackie means no harm most of the time. But, I mean, Jackie, she wasn't going to tell you, honey. But ultimately, like, it was real sweet. Reggie, of course, you could tell he appreciated because he tired of being like the husband in the dark. And now it's open to the world. You know, she had to reconcile things with her daughter too, Jasmine, when they were there. And she just kind of apologized for keeping a secret to them. Jackie and Tammi have a little sentimental moment on the side where Tammi told her how much she appreciated, you know, her helping Reggie, you know, being there for him through the process. And but by the way, bitch, don't tell nobody. So it was real funny when she did that, because it's like, bitch, I'm happy, but I swear to God, if you tell somebody else, we gonna be fighting. Like, Tammi is not for telling the other girls. She don't feel like they'll be genuine. Now, where's Shaunie? Once again, if Shaunie's like a real friend, I'm starting to get like a little pattern here. I mean, Shaunie, show up for your friends. Like, if y'all gonna be saying that y'all real close together, then Shaunie, show up, hell. But that's just my point of view, what I'm observing with my eyes. So it is Malaysia. Who is at the thing? No, Shaunie had a birthday party for her son. I think it's Shamir is his name. Shamir or Shakir, one of those. It was a Fresh Prince theme, super dope. I love Fresh Prince. Like, they had the taxi cab, the house looked dope, and Kristen and Evelyn show up. They have a little drink session, and this is the time Kristen gets to be messy and give Shaunie the letter. Now, she pulls her to the side and was like, Shaunie, can I talk to you? And Shaunie's like, uh-oh, I know when this come up, but ain't nothing good coming out of it. So they sit down and Kristen's like, look, I had a conversation with Jennifer. She wanted me to give you this. I don't know what it said. I ain't read it, but here you go. Now, Shaunie reads it. Now, here's the point where I want to bring back the whole accountability part that Jennifer mentioned in the first place. Now, all Shaunie read out of that letter was, I'm so happy that, you know, we're in a good place. I appreciate the, you know, support you gave me at the Crystal party. And I hope this is the olive branch for us to move on. Now, Jennifer, where was the accountability part in that letter? What that letter should have said was, I'm sorry that I was talking about your family. It was none of my business. I did say those things, and I don't want to make you out to a liar. It was no place for me to be talking about your husband or making up rumors about him cheating on you with Evelyn. I take accountability and ownership for all of that. I was being messy. I was in a bad mood because my mama died, because that's once your, like, want to be your excuse. Please forgive me, Shaunie. Please don't fire my ass. I need these services, okay? But, of course, Jennifer never is wrong. She never can see her ways. And Evelyn ain't buying it. She saw the letter and was like, okay, and now at this point, you know, Shaunie kind of accepts it. She's hoping that it's a new beginning for Jennifer and her. But we all know that it's just not going to happen. So Shaunie goes outside and talks to Jackie, Evelyn and Kristen, and reads the letter to them. And of course, Jackie has been wanting them to make up and was like, oh, that's so nice. But Evelyn's like, well, bitch, where's my letter? Where's the apology for talking about my daughter? I'm sorry, Evelyn, you not getting one. Jennifer she ain't gonna cop to it. It just is what it is. Now, Evelyn, you and Jennifer just ain't gonna be friends. Like, that's obviously what it is. Everybody need to quit trying to get y'all to make up, because it ain't gonna happen. Now, Malaysia goes shopping with Phoebe Evelyn and Jackie, they're kind of shopping for San Diego now that they decided where they're gonna go. And bitch, let me tell you, Phoebe. Ooh, Phoebe. I mean, the bars was nice and everything. But bitch, you want to knuck if you buck. Like, y'all, did y'all see what she was saying? Talking about, I can't trust no hoes that wear fake clothes. Don't nobody want your busted ass nigga. Like, bitch, you went in. And Malaysia even, like, when Malaysia says something, like, bitch, I'm gonna be over there playing referee when OG decides to tackle your ass. And Evelyn was like, like, it was a whole situation. I guess Evelyn saw that she was wearing some fake vintage Louis on IG. Now, Phoebe, you done fucked up, though, because you done said some shit that Evelyn told you in confidence without cameras about how she had, like, a little, insider who's like a, clothing specialist or whatever, and said that it was fake vintage Louis. Like, how you gonna put that out there, Phoebe? That's like rule number one. Like, don't be saying shit off camera, on camera, and putting your friend on blast. Now, Evelyn looked like she's shady as fuck. I mean, which she kind of is, but like, that was just a little comment, like, you could have kept alone. But anyways, Malaysia's like, bitch, OG gonna body slam you. And Phoebe said that's gonna be the last body slam. Hell yeah, it is. Because your ass ain't gonna be able to get up. Now, OG, she got a lot of shit to, that she got inside that's built up. And she might take that shit out on you, especially when you talk about Kwame. Like, she has a soft spot for that. And ultimately, like, it made me laugh too, because at the little marriage reveal thing that Tammi had, OG had the nerve to be like, oh, if Kwame got married to me, I wouldn't even be able to keep her the secret. As soon as he proposed, I'd be telling everybody I couldn't keep her the secret. Well, bitch, you won't have to keep her the secret because Kwame ass ain't giving you a ring. I don't know why I can see this and you can't. Like, maybe you too close to the situation or you don't want to believe it. But, bitch, you been with Kwame for enough time for that nigga to have made a decision. You ain't put enough pressure on him. And you don't, because out of fear, out of him saying no, which you kind of happened when Tammi brought it up at the little double date that you and Reggie had with him. Tammi brought it up and you said, I already asked about it, but like, I don't want to pressure him. Bitch, pressure him because you wasting your time and them eggs ain't gonna stay fertile. At age 35, 36, them hoes start scrambling. And if you want kids, like, start wasting your time with this Kwame, predator looking ass dude. But Phoebe, like, I don't know if you ready for that, because Malaysia ain't even fought OG yet. So if that ain't happened, bitch, I hope you got something strong. Better pick up a chair and hit that bitch. That's what I would do. If anything, I know if I'm smaller than a girl, I'm picking up anything within reach and knocking that bitch out. You will not beat me up, no ma'am. So it is the day. All the girls are traveling to San Diego. Shaunie and Evelyn are in a car. Jackie is in a car with Jennifer and OG. And Jennifer actually has invited her friend Dominique, which we saw at Shaunie's party. Dominique came in and Phoebe heard, that Dominique was coming from Shaunie, and she told, like, I can already tell I'm not gonna like Dominique because at your party, she was talking about how, I've known Jen for years. She ain't never said nothing around me. I can tell she already got an attitude, shit like that. Now, Phoebe, she's trying to have her issues with everybody because she needs to stay, with her camera time. But Dominique in the car with Jennifer was doing the same thing. She popped in her little opinion talking about, I know Jennifer and her and Evelyn have a relationship. They need to, make up and shit like that. And Jackie asked, like, okay, do you have a plan to make up with Evelyn? And she was like, well, if we can, I will. But either way, I won't be bothered. Now, OG want to say sometimes, you can talk to a bitch, but, sometimes you just got to, fight that hoe. Now, OG, that's the only thing I'm going to agree with you on, because some hoes just is hard of hearing. And maybe if you knock them across the head a couple of times, it won't go through one ear and out the other. You let that bitch know. Now, Shaunie, all the girls arrived, picked the rooms, and they put Jennifer in the guest house because they ain't even trying to worry about, if something's going to pop off or not. Now, they show up, Evelyn sees them run her ass back in the house, and Jackie actually fills Evelyn in on Jennifer wanting to make up. Now, Evelyn's not having it until Jennifer says something about saying sorry about talking about her daughter. Evelyn's not fucking with it. Jennifer talking about, I don't want to have to put a chair in front of my door. And this whole moment is just awkward when all the girls come in. So you guys tell me, is this going to be obviously what we imagine it to be between the girls. Can Jennifer get Evelyn to make up with her? Or do you think OG is pushing it, and is Phoebe gonna get with them hands that she expected from OG when she put them bars after her performance of her diss song? What do you guys think about Phoebe trying to do this diss song? You guys let me know. Alright, you guys, that is the episode of Basketball Wives. It was kind of mid-juicy, but obviously next week is when shit's gonna pop off. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to your girl's channel. Alright, gonna catch you on the flip side. Deuces.